Hello subscribers of Kritika's Vision, welcome to yet another important and interesting video of history lecture series where we are discussing about the second phase of nationalist movement, and we will be discussing in detail about Swadeshi and boycott movement. So let's start the series by defining what Swadeshi is. So basically Swadeshi, the purpose of this movement was the expansion of Indian industry. That is, more of Indian manufactured goods should be used by Indians rather than using the goods manufactured by foreigners or by foreign countries, especially from England. And the meaning of boycott is that is a boycott of foreign goods to avoid buying the foreign goods, so that the markets should be flowing with homemade goods and not with that of foreign power. Okay, now it's a very interesting thing that Swadeshi and boycott movement are both complementary and supplementary to each other. We can prove this by the sense that if suppose because Britishers were ruling over us and they were not doing fair play with us, they were not taking care of the Indians, so Indians were against them, and mostly because they felt that Britishers will understand the language of money, and if they'll get some loss in their business, then definitely they'll try to do something about India and take care of India. So what happened? The nationalist leader decided that they will start boycotting the British manufactured goods because the Britishers were dumping their goods in India. So this actually ruined our industries also, indigenous industries. So they thought of boycotting the British goods. Now boycotting the British goods mean that the Indian consumers do need to buy something else from the market. So if Indian consumers are buying something else from the market, then market needs to be flooded or at least filled with those goods which are manufactured somewhere or other by Indian manufacturers. So here the Swadeshi movement comes into play, because then the focus shifts that more of indigenous goods should be produced, so that wherever the consumers want to buy something and they are thinking of buying a foreign good, they will get an alternative of indigenous product and they will go and buy those products rather than buying the British manufactured goods. So and this actually included like renunciation of English clothes, salt, sugar, etc., English speech, rejection of government posts, and the boycott movement thus developed into a policy of non-cooperation with the British in each and every field. So in this way, in order to make boycott movement successful, Swadeshi movement had to be launched. Together, they led to a process, a kind of a starting point from where we started to struggle and to fight for indigenous product, our economy, and harm British economy. So this is all for this lecture series. Kindly stay tuned to